Sister wives. Kody Brown finally admits he's loyal to Robyn Brown, not dear loves. Welcome to USA Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. His other wives over the years, many have speculated that Sister Wives star Kody Brown favored his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, and the polygamist patriarch just admitted it. 55-year-old Kody made his television debut in 2010 as the head of a large plural family. At the time, he had 3 wives and 12 children, but during season 1, he married his fourth wife, 45-year-old Robyn, and added her 3 children from her first marriage to the family. At his polygamist peak, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children, but throughout the last few years, 3 of Kody's wives have left him. Sister Wives Season 19 premiered to find Kody in a monogamous marriage with his last remaining wife and wondering where it all went wrong. Now that he's not trying to salvage his other marriages, he can finally be honest about his feelings. Though Kody has always claimed he valued his wives equally, he recently admitted otherwise. Families are complicated, and plural families are even harder to manage. Things were easier for the Brown family when they all lived under the same roof. Once they left Utah and moved into 4 separate homes, everything changed, especially after Robyn joined the family. Kody's third wife, Christine Brown, was the first to leave Kody in 2021, followed by his second wife, Janelle Brown, and his first wife, Mary Brown, in 2022. The bottom line is that Kody couldn't keep all of his wives happy. Kody probably entered into polygamy for the wrong reasons. As he explains during an early episode of Sister Wives Season 19, after he married his first wife, Mary, they were so unhappy together that he took on another wife to dilute the bad situation. Ultimately, more wives just meant more problems. Kody had always been relentlessly hounded by speculation that he favored Robyn over his other wives, which he always vociferously denied. During a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody finally admitted that his loyalty is to Robyn. He said that not only had Robyn always been nothing but loyal to him, she had always been unwavering in her loyalty to her sister wives. Anyone who has watched the show would question whether Mary, Janelle, and Christine would agree with Kody about Robyn's so-called loyalty. Kody and his 3 ex-wives are all still furious about the dissolution of the family. Christine moved on and married David Woolley and isn't on speaking terms with Kody and Robyn. They ran into each other at Kody Brown's baby shower and didn't even acknowledge each other's presence. Janelle hasn't spoken to Kody since they fought about their older children, while it's unclear whether Mary has spoken to Kody and Robyn. Since they'll have to see each other at family events for the rest of their lives, the Sister Wives stars should find a way to get along. Sister Wives. Kody orders Robyn to drag her screaming kid off him. Sister Wives obtained an earful of Kody Brown's parenting, and it appears like he's winging it beneath his fourth spouse's instructions together with his newest spill on the TLC cleaning soap. Once more, his newest reveal suggests he lacks a filter when he opens his mouth. All 4 girls who married Kody pointed this out previously. They are saying their once shared husband lacks the filter that makes you consider one thing earlier than you say it. He stated he wanted to go away Robyn's place to go spend time with one in every of his different wives and his different children. However, Ariella made it laborious for him to go. She would seize onto Kody's leg and scream at her father to not go away. Kody Brown then shared his response with the Sister Wives viewers. He stated he yelled for Robyn to return and drag their daughter away from him. However, Robyn Brown provided the excuse that she was expressing herself. So, as an alternative of dragging her away, Kody ought to assist her course of his exit. This one scene ripped by means of social media by the use of feedback. And Janelle Brown's tackle, this obtained applause from the Sister Wives followers. When Kody recommended Robyn drag their youngest away from him, jaws dropped. So Kody obtained loads of reprimands online for his alternative of phrases. However, the incident became a scarcity of parenting abilities debate, largely aimed on the youngster's mom. Janelle Brown identified how Kody Brown would typically want to chop his visits quick due to Ariella. She was having a tough time together with her sister wives' papa gone. Janelle additionally identified that everyone the opposite children lived on this polygamous household and discovered early on that is how it's. She additionally says that the children all turned out simply fantastic and they're thriving adults in the present day. Janelle known as this a case of poor parenting and left it at that. Each Janelle and Christine Brown had points previously with Robyn's parenting type. Kody Brown wouldn't stand by and let any of his first 13 children dictate to him when he might come and go. However, for some purpose, he follows Robyn's lead when she suggests Ariella is expressing herself. So, Sister Wives viewers weren't thrilled with Kody Brown's alternative of the phrase, drag, when asking Robyn to assist take away their daughter as she held on to him. However, they thought Kody's preliminary response of not permitting his daughter to get her method was an excellent transfer. It appears Kody Brown's parenting techniques have modified, and in the present day, followers of this TLC sequence suppose he obtained a bit tender beneath Robyn Brown's course with regards to taking the stand of a father or mother. Kody Brown talked about his youngest daughter, Ariella Brown, who's 8 years outdated in real time. However, since Sister Wives Season 19 was filmed 2 years again, she is about 6 throughout these episodes rolling out now. Final week on the Sister Wives present, Kody defined how Ariella has a meltdown when he leaves the home. Garrison Brown from Sister Wives was an incredible young man who left a memorable legacy. The Arizona native was best known as the son of Kody and Janelle Brown. He was born in April 1998 and made his reality TV debut sometime after Sister Wives began airing in 2010. Garrison was only 12 or 13 years old when the show first premiered, and over the years, he grew into a remarkable young man in front of the viewers. Like his siblings, he navigated the drama of his polygamous family, including his mother, Christine, Robyn, Kody, and Mary Brown. Garrison was one of the most beloved and well-cared-for children in the Brown family. He had good relationships with most of his siblings, aunts, and parents. However, Garrison grew increasingly rebellious in later seasons. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he clashed with his father, Kody, and didn't follow his rules. In response, the polygamous patriarch kicked Garrison and Gabe out of Janelle's house in an attempt to assert his authority over his sons. Fortunately, the family drama ultimately led Christine, Janelle, and Mary to realize that they needed to leave Kody permanently, which they did between 2021 and 2023. Garrison lived an extraordinary life surrounded by his big and loving family. He was a cheerful young boy who brought joy to those around him, including his mother, Janelle, and Aunt Mary. However, as he grew older, Garrison began to face more challenging internal struggles. Despite being connected with his family, the TLC star found it difficult to open up about his thoughts and feelings. In March 2024, at the age of 25, Garrison tragically took his own life with a gun while living with his cats. His death deeply saddened everyone in the Brown family. He used his Instagram Robyn Brown to post pictures of himself, his adventures, and his family. The former Sister Wives cast member amassed over 91 followers on his Instagram, many of whom admire his photography skills. Netizens appreciated the way he captured nature and old architecture, highlighting their external beauty. Garrison also frequently shared content featuring his beloved cats. He had a passion for adopting animals, particularly kittens, and providing them with a loving home. His cats have now been rehomed with his siblings. Garrison held a variety of jobs over the years. He operated an online business called Bob's Floral, selling Hawaiian shirts to interested customers. Unfortunately, he paused his business in 2020, informing fans of his intention to reopen with significant changes. Garrison also served in the Army following his schooling. He enlisted in the National Guard, where he acquired various skills and formed numerous friendships. Garrison was studying at the College of Southern Nevada before his untimely passing. The Sister Wives alum had recently begun working at a medical facility at the time of his passing. Away from her polygamous marriage to Kody Brown in 2022, but there are signs that she's open to trying polygamy again. Janelle was Kody's second wife, and she wasn't the only wife to leave him over the last few years. His third wife, Christine Brown, ended their relationship in 2021, and his first wife, Mary Brown, walked out on him in late 2022. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, Kody was in a monogamous marriage with his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. Since leaving Kody, Sister Wives Season 19 stars Christine and Mary have made that they are finished with polygamy. Christine has even remarried since leaving the plural marriage. She and her husband, David Woolley, are in a very monogamous marriage, and they both intend to keep it that way. Mary is still single, but she seems to have learned that polygamy isn't for her, and is looking for a one-woman kind of man. Unlike her former sister wives, Janelle has other ideas. With 4 wives, Kody would spend one night with each wife, then rotate to the next wife. This meant each wife would only see her husband every few days. While Christine and Miri often felt like they didn't get enough of Kody's attention, Janelle liked that he was only around every few days. During a recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode, the 55-year-old Sister Wives cast member and mother of 6 talked about how difficult it was to have to deal with Kody's food allergies when he was around, so she liked that it wasn't every night. Whereas Christine and Mary would never settle for sharing a husband again, Janelle is open to being a sister wife. She believes when polygamy works, it's a wonderful lifestyle that offers community and support from a large network of loving people. Though her marriage to Kody didn't work out, the Sister Wives Season 19 star blames the failure more on Kody than on the institution of plural marriage. A husband, she wanted the whole plural family experience. When Robyn met Kody and his family, they were one big happy clan, and she wanted that close-knit happiness for herself. Now that Kody killed Robyn's dream of growing old with her sister wives, Robyn is desperate for Kody to try to salvage his marriage to Janelle. This seems to be delusional because Janelle appears to be thoroughly finished with Kody, and he's just as done with her, but anything is possible on Sister Wives. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown opened up about the way Robyn Brown has treated her kids during Season 19. She explained how the latter never welcomed her children, but fans were in disbelief when the celeb claimed that Robyn used to scold her kids simply for taking food from her fridge. They weren't even allowed to have some snacks. Viewers weren't able to believe their eyes and decided to dig into the matter until they found some shocking clues to back up Janelle's claims. What did they find? Is Janelle telling the truth? Did Robyn really scold kids for taking food? To know the dark truth behind this controversy, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown isn't holding back and is lashing out at Robyn Brown in the latest season. During a recent episode, she recalled how the latter never really had a great relationship with other kids. The celeb claimed that Robyn's strict rules always scared children out, and she was unwelcoming towards all of the other wives' kids. But that's not all. Janelle believes that Robyn's parenting wasn't up to the mark. She explained how the latter never really explained to her kids that Kody needs to spend time with others as well. Hence, her daughter, Ariella, was never prepared to let her father go. She would always get sad and upset, because of which Kody couldn't stay away from her for more than a few days. Janelle believes this was simply a poor parenting case because other kids were fine with the dynamics. On the latest episode of Sister Wives, Am I My Brother's Keeper, Janelle spoke about Robyn's weird antics. She revealed to the cameras that her kids, Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah, were scolded by Kody's 4th wife every time they tried to open her fridge and grab a bite. She admitted that Robyn really treated her kids as her own. Janelle stated, with Robyn, there was always a very separateness. After this episode, viewers were quick to dig deep into the episode and found shocking proof. They took to social media and shared a screenshot of Robyn's fridge. Apparently, it had a poster that read, "Please ask Robyn or Mindy before you take any food." Thank you. This made it clear that Janelle wasn't exaggerating about things that her kids faced. Robyn literally had a rule in her house that no one could open her fridge without her or her nanny's permission. That could be the reason why other kids weren't able to get along with her. This evidently didn't sit well with viewers. They were quick to slam her for being stingy regarding food. It looks like there is some trouble in the Sister Wives paradise again. This time, it's between the iconic mother-daughter duo, Christine and Gwen. These two have been having issues for a while now, and viewers have noticed the way the latter has been ignoring her mother. But it appears that things have escalated now. Fans were in disbelief when they recently noticed that Gwen had unfollowed Christine on social media. They wondered what had happened between these two and decided to investigate. What are they up to now? To learn more about their silent feud, Sister Wives viewers have noticed the way Gwen has been absent from Christine's life in the last few months. She didn't even bother to attend the latter's wedding and skipped it like nothing ever happened. Kelty opened up about how devastated her mother was because of Gwen's absence and revealed that she wasn't also aware of this. Since then, Christine and Gwen have shown no signs of togetherness. They didn't hang out together and didn't post pictures as well. Both of them have been busy in their new married lives, and they perhaps aren't bothered to mend fences with each other. But now it appears that their estrangement is increasing day by day as Gwen's disdain towards Christine is getting more evident. Gwen Brown recently turned heads when she decided to unfollow her mother, Christine Brown, on Instagram. Apparently, in today's world, hitting that so-called unfollow button is considered to be a form of ultimate shade. Hence, Sister Wives fans wondered if Gwen was actually trying to cut ties with Christine on social media and if she perhaps didn't want to continue with their relationship. A Reddit thread recently started, and the OP wondered if Christine and Gwen weren't even on talking terms. It stated, "I'm assuming there is some issues between them." The thread further pointed out that Christine was still following Gwen, while the latter was the first one to unfollow her. Hence, the OP believes that this gives a clear message about the Star Kid's will to maintain her relationship with her mother. Several viewers predicted that perhaps Gwen was upset with Christine because of Peyton. Apparently, the latter attended their mother's wedding, and Christine looked happy with him. That is why some fans believe that Gwen is in an estranged relationship with Christine. However, it appears that most of the viewers are taking Christine's side in this matter. A user wrote, "I feel Gwen is a drama queen." Another one pointed out that Gwen shouldn't be making Christine choose between her and Peyton, as both of them were her kids. Moreover, not being part of her mother's wedding when she was the one who sponsored her big day wasn't really a wise decision. However, these are merely fans' theories, and they are still waiting for the stars to open up about the dynamics. Is Sister Wives star Gwendolyn Brown at war with her mother, Christine Brown Woolley? They have always had a supportive and tight relationship, but somewhere, things fell apart. So what is going on between Gwendolyn and Christine, and can it be repaired? For more details. For many years, Christine Brown Woolley was the mother figure for the OG3 kids. She primarily raised her 6 children along with second wife, Janelle Brown 6. That was what Janelle adored about polygamy. Christine taught their kids, made sure they were fed, and was the epic homemaker. As for Janelle, she thrived on working from morning until evening, plus the freedom of catching a movie if she chose to. She knew Christine or even Mary Brown were always there for her younger kids, and that was the benefit of plural marriage. When the Brown family moved to Flagstaff, they all lived far apart, and Kody Brown was not coming around Janelle and Christine's much. That being said, they were forced to mama bear quite hard. When Christine's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, came out as bisexual, she claimed she knew for years. More so, she was fine with it. Then, when Gwen needed a breast reduction, Christine made sure she had the funds for it. However, when Christine and David Woolley tied the knot, Gwen was not there. It was unclear if she had school obligations or if it was due to her brother, Peyton Brown's presence. They have a bad history, as Peyton once slapped Gwen and she never forgave him. Christine has always wanted her kids to get along and tried to be neutral. Now, according to a Reddit thread, Gwendolyn Brown has stopped following her mother on Instagram. Does anybody know why Gwen unfollowed Christine on Instagram? Are they not on speaking terms? I know that Gwen was a no-show for Christine's wedding a while back, so I'm assuming there is some issues between them. Unfollowing your mom on social media while she still follows you kinda sends a message. After learning this information, Sister Wives fans tried to understand what went down. They did not think there was an issue between Christine Brown Woolley and Gwendolyn Brown. Yet, some speculated and noted that no mother is perfect, no matter how hard they try. Christine played neutral to our knowledge over the Gwen versus Peyton situation, which upset Gwen. Without really knowing all the details of the situation, it's hard to judge. I think Peyton is pretty close to Christine too, so I wonder if Gwen is hurt by that since she seems to have real hatred for him. Who knows? I do also think there is something to the point that people make about Christine having a rough relationship with some of her daughters, but no one is perfect. No mother is perfect. Someone noted that Gwen is a psych student, so evaluating relationships could be playing a part. Others just thought Christine may be too much to handle in real life. There could be many guesses as to what happened, but maybe it is very simple. Why do you think Gwen is distancing herself from Christine, while Sister Wives star Gwendolyn Brown has maintained a good relationship with her mom, Christine Brown Woolley, in the past? Now fans are seeing there is a divide. Although Gwen has been recently, fans noticed that Gwendolyn Brown and Christine Brown Woolley are feuding. Sadly, Christine's daughter has sent a strong statement by unfollowing her mom on Instagram. While it might be simply a scuffle, there seems to be a bigger reason for Gwen and Christine's war. At the root of the quarrel, fans are pointing out a wedge that Peyton Brown caused between them. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans bring up that Gwen Brown seems to be feuding with her mom, Christine Brown Woolley. First, a user points out Gwen unfollowed her mom Christine on Instagram. Then they add, "Does anybody know why Gwen unfollowed Christine on Instagram? Are they not on speaking terms? I know that Gwen was a no-show for Christine's wedding a while back, so I'm assuming there is some issues between them." Unfollowing your mom on social media while she still follows you kinda sends a message. While some fans recall Gwen stating she didn't attend Christine Brown and David Woolley's wedding because of school, others point to Peyton Brown as the reason. Christine's wedding was October 7th. Too early for finals or even midterms. At first, Gwen said it was due to school. Then when people called her out on it, she said it was due to multiple reasons. She did make a very weird/complex comment about Peyton walking their mom down the aisle and it making her mad or something. Since Gwen didn't come to the wedding, she was the only one of Christine's 6 biological kids not to make it. But fans remember that Gwen and Peyton had a huge ongoing fight. In many ways, fans think that the wedge between Gwen and Christine now originated with Peyton's actions. Gwen and Peyton Brown can't stand to be around each other, so much so that it has caused the Brown family to pick and choose who will be invited to significant events in their lives. Seemingly, the divide comes from Gwen claiming that Peyton was abusive to her. One fan says, "I think Peyton is pretty close to Christine too, so I wonder if Gwen is hurt by that since she seems to have real hatred for him. Who knows?" They've said Gwen refuses to be around Peyton, so I'm certain that's why she didn't attend Christine's wedding. Edit to add, Gwen has also talked about having issues with Christine. Way different going to Logan's wedding than a wedding where 2 people you don't get along with that well are playing major roles. Yeah, from what could be pieced together, Christine refused not to invite Peyton to family events or to hold 2 separate events, one for Gwen and one for Peyton, and Gwen has had a strong reaction to that. It's impossible to say if it's understandable or not without knowing what Peyton did to Gwen and the specifics. It's been said by a few family members and Christine that they fought a lot as kids and Peyton had slapped Gwen once when they were young. So because they fought, Christine wouldn't leave them alone together. Another fan remembers Gwen and Peyton. Both said it was because he hit her when they were teens, so the general consensus seems to be that Gwen is overreacting and carrying a grudge. Who knows if there's more they aren't saying though. Edit to add, she also has issues with Christine that she's talked about in her channel that play into the dynamics here. Christine kids were very physical. I remember Ed and Em when they moved in together talking about throwing things at each other like knives, fork, and spoons. Also breaking phones and laptops. Sorry, but me kids would have done that once. Although there has been tension between Gwen and Peyton Brown, it may not be the only factor. Furthermore, some fans wonder if Christine Brown's new husband, David Woolley's politics slammed the door shut. I feel like Christine and David being MAGA was probably the straw that broke the camel's back for Gwen, which is completely understandable. Sister Wives star Christine Brown got remarried quickly after leaving polygamist patriarch Kody Brown, but I'm convinced that she should have stayed single a little bit longer. 52-year-old Christine was 55-year-old Kody's 3rd wife, and they had 5 children together. By the time they tied the knot in 1994, Kody was already married to Mary Brown and Janelle Brown. 16 years after marrying Christine, Kody would marry Robyn Brown and adopt her 3 children from her first marriage. Everything changed after Robyn and her children joined the family, and by the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, Kody's first 3 wives had left him and the family was hopelessly divided. Christine was the first of Kody's wives to leave, walking away from the marriage in 2021. Christine was always Kody's most jealous wife, and she struggled to know Kody openly preferred his 4th and youngest wife. Christine met David Woolley soon after leaving Kody, and the two were married quickly, but I wish Christine had stayed single a little longer. Viewers recently welcomed the highly anticipated return of Sister Wives Season 19, and the season was filmed before Christine met David. During the season's 2nd episode, Christine talks about how much she's enjoying being a single woman for the first time in her adult life. She seemed to be learning a lot about herself and having a great time meeting potential suitors. I think it would have been good for Christine to enjoy her independence a little longer before getting remarried. Christine met David soon after leaving Kody, and they dated for less than a year before moving in together. I was surprised by Christine's decision to move in with a man she wasn't married to, especially because her youngest child, Truly Brown, was still living with her at the time. It was a major departure from who I thought Christine was and a sign that the Sister Wives season 19 star had changed dramatically since leaving Kody. Christine's first wedding wasn't ideal as it was attended by her husband's other two wives. This time around, Christine was thrilled to be marrying a man who was hers and hers alone. Christine and David's October 2023 wedding was documented for a two-part Sister Wives special which aired in January. Christine wore an off-the-shoulder wedding dress, choosing to show off her tattoo, while David wore an all-black suit. Christine had 6 children with Kody, who all approved of her marriage to David. On the night before the wedding, some of Christine's daughters reflected on their mother's big day. Aspen Brown was excited for her mother, and her younger sisters, Truly Brown and Isabel Brown, agreed. Christine's other daughter, Mykelti Padron, said she had already accepted David as her stepfather. "He's obsessed with her, and so it's nice to see that," Isabel said, "and he should be. She's awesome." The love and support don't stop with her biological children, as she's also still very close to Janelle's kids. The women had children around the same time, so they raised them as one big happy family. While the children were growing up, Kody and Janelle were the main breadwinners, and Miri worked too. So Christine did the lion's share of the day-to-day childcare. This is why so many of the Brown children are still close to Christine, even after she's no longer married to their father. While Christine maintains close relationships with many of the adult Brown children, Kody is barely on speaking terms with many of them. I find it especially depressing that Kody didn't learn his lesson after the death of his son, 25-year-old Garrison Brown. Garrison was Kody's son with Janelle, and the two men weren't on speaking terms when Garrison died in March. I naively expected that the tragedy would open Kody's heart, but he continued to stubbornly refuse to make amends with his children. David is a widower with 8 children and 10 grandchildren, so they have a huge blended family. It wasn't long before Christine and David were engaged and then married in a televised wedding attended by select members of the Brown family.